Hi, welcome to the Hydroponic World platform for learning about indoor farming. As we have discussed about the plant requirements of light in previous episode for selection of grow light, but understanding of light and photosynthesis is also very important. First of all, we will go through what is light and its properties. Let's start. Light, or visible light, commonly refers to electromagnetic radiation that can be detected by the human eye. Light energy. Light energy is a kind of kinetic energy capable of allowing various forms of lights visible to the human eyes. Light is known as a type of electromagnetic radiation produced by hot objects such as lasers, bulbs, and sunlight. If you've ever stayed out too long in the sun and gotten a sunburn, you're probably well aware of the sun's immense energy. Unfortunately, the human body can't make much use of solar energy. Aside from producing a little vitamin D, a vitamin synthesized in the skin in the presence of sunlight. Plants, on the other hand, are experts at capturing light energy and using it to make sugars through a process called photosynthesis. This process begins with the absorption of light by specialized organic molecules called pigments that are found in the chloroplasts of plant cells. Here, we'll consider light as a form of energy, and we'll also see how pigments, such as the chlorophylls that make plants green, absorb that energy. What is light energy? Light is a form of electromagnetic radiation, a type of energy that travels in waves. Other kinds of electromagnetic radiation that we encounter in our daily lives include radio waves, microwaves, and X-rays. Together, all the types of electromagnetic radiation make up the electromagnetic spectrum. Every electromagnetic wave has a particular wavelength, or distance from one crest to the next, and different types of radiation have different characteristic ranges of wavelengths as shown in the diagram. Types of radiation with long wavelengths, such as radio waves, carry less energy than types of radiation with short wavelengths, such as X-rays. The visible spectrum is the only part of the electromagnetic spectrum that can be seen by the human eye. It includes electromagnetic radiation whose wavelength is between about 400 nanometers and 700 nanometers. The visible light is only in the form of white light, but it's not means it's a white, it comprises of different colors. Different colors means different wavelength, as you can see in the rainbow or light passes through a prism. Those electromagnetic radiation consist of particles known as photons. Each photon has certain amount of energy. Types of radiation with short wavelengths have high energy photons, whereas types of radiation with long wavelengths have low energy photons. Plants contain light-absorbing molecules called pigments that absorb only specific wavelengths of visible light while reflecting others. Three key pigments in photosynthesis: chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, and beta-carotene in plants. Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B are the main photosynthetic pigments. Chlorophyll molecules absorb blue and red wavelengths. Carotenoids are another key group of pigments that absorb violet and blue-green light. See spectrum graph above. The brightly colored carotenoids found in fruit such as the red of tomato lycopene, the yellow of corn seeds zeaxanthin, or the orange of an orange peel beta-carotene, are often used as advertisements to attract animals, which can help disperse the plant's seeds. Now we have a clear understanding about the light and its absorption in the plants in the form of photons to complete the photosynthesis. In an indoor environment, we rely on artificial lighting to grow plants. It is best to review a few more key terms related to photosynthesis: light intensity or light quantity intensity, and photoperiod. Light intensity depends upon the distance of the light source from the plant and decreases rapidly with increasing distance. We can say the brightness of light. As light intensity, also known as photosynthetic photon flux density (ppfd) in the world of horticulture. The ppfd is the flux density of photosynthetic photons, directly analogous to lux. The ppfd is given in micromole per second per m squared, micrometers, or second per square meter. It allows to quantify on a given surface at a given distance from the lighting the number of par photosynthetic active radiation par photons incidents per second. It is a vital measurement because it indicates the quantity of light available to the plant for its photosynthesis. Light intensity influences the manufacture of plant food, stem length, leaf color, and flowering, generally speaking. Plants grown in low light tend to be spindly with light green leaves. A similar plant grown in very bright light tends to be shorter, better branches, and have larger, dark green leaves. The light intensity is affected by the direction, distance of plants from the light source, duration of exposure. Different plants require different light intensity, as well as light intensity is directly related to the plant growth stages. Very low and high light intensity directly affect the crop growth and yield. Now that we have covered light intensity, we will turn our attention to light quality. Light quality is more of a concern with growing plants using artificial light than natural light, generally. Sunlight is best for plant growth, but artificial lighting can improve the quality of light plants receive, improving plant growth. When artificial light is needed to supplement natural light, the spectrum colors the lamp produces is important. For example, red. Far red and blue wavelengths are most important for plant development. For healthy plants, supply all three wavelengths. As you may remember from physics class, light comes in a range of wavelengths. In the 1970s, two researchers, Dr. McCree and Dr. Anada, conducted experiments to determine which wavelengths of light a plant uses in photosynthesis. They created a photosynthetic response curve, dubbed the McCree curve shown below, to explain that plants can use light in the 400 to 700 nanometer range for photosynthesis. This range of wavelengths is known as photosynthetically active radiation par. The McCree curve also explains which wavelengths within the par range are most effective for photosynthesis, with red and blue light taking the cake. The par range is slightly smaller than the range of light that humans can see, called the visible spectrum, which ranges from 300 to 800 nanometers. When considering a horticulture lighting system, it is important to understand where the light system falls on the par spectrum. Certain types of lights used in horticulture lighting systems, such as LED lights, do not provide the full par spectrum of light to plants, meaning they are less effective at promoting photosynthesis. Consider trying double-ended HPS lights, which do provide the full spectrum of light wavelengths used in photosynthesis. It is also important to consider that all light bulbs degrade over time, and as a result their color spectrum shifts over time. For this reason, amongst others, it is important to choose high-quality bulbs such as the Philips bulb that is included in Dimlux HID and CMH systems. During this video, we have discussed about the light and photosynthesis, as well the importance of light quality and light intensity for the selection of indoor farming system. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully, this video will boost your knowledge of horticulture lighting system. For further videos, subscribe our channel, like and share videos.